Hello, happy Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are talking about a foam roller and a towel I've added, spine release. We carry a lot of tension in our spines, and we're in a world that is all in front of us. And so, our shoulders tend to get a little tight, our upper back tends to get a bit sore. I notice that, when I'm sitting at the computer for long periods of time, I'm just naturally starting to hunch forward. So I like to do a little spine release. It just relieves a lot of tension in my back, in my spine, and helps, I find, with regulating my nervous system. It's just part of that. However, it'll help release the tension. But if you're looking at changing that posture, then you need to be doing some strengthening and, of the back muscles and some postural work. Okay, but this is just a really nice release, and it's a nice release at the end of the day too. Feels really good. I don't foam roll every day, just a couple times a week. I just think that it's a lot to do it every single day. But you play with the body that you brought, okay? Now, not everybody owns a foam roller, and some people, just in feedback I've got from my own clients, find that the foam roller is just too dense for them. It hurts. So I'm going to show you a towel option as well. Okay, and we'll start with the towel. So just taking your towel, folding it, and then just rolling it. Okay, and that towel is going to go from the head right to the, along the spine. And you can just lay that. You'd think that you're not going to get much release with this, but it's really quite surprising. And so you take it along your spine, and you can just feel that little bit. You can go a little bit side to side here, just like we're going to do on the foam roller. But it's just much less of a lift. It's not as dense. And I have a lot of clients who find this just more comfortable than the foam roller. And if you're fairly new to foam rolling, well, this could be something you try to just see how it feels. And then we'll take our hands and give ourselves a hug here, bringing the blades away from each other a little bit. And just a little bit of movement here, side to side, and then coming back for a few more breaths. And then just rolling off and removing it. Lying down on your back, and just notice how that feels now. It really is surprising how much tension you'll release in your back with just a small towel. Okay? And then, of course, we have the foam roller. So this is a 36-inch foam roller. This is much harder to do with the half foam rollers. Okay. So this will go along the spine. You have a seat on the end. And then just slowly start to take it back, so that the foam roller is running along the spine. My feet are mat width apart here, and my arms are open to the sides. Now, if you feel like this is too big of an opening for you, then take a block and put it underneath the shoulder. I have lots of success with that. And then, I'm just shifting my weight from one leg to the other. And I'm moving about 1.5 inches maybe on either side of the spine.
Now just connect with your breath. Soften around your eyes and the skin around your lips. And just a nice, gentle roll from side to side of the spine. It's not big. And it doesn't need to be for long. And then just rolling off, taking that foam roller out and just lying down on your back, and just notice the difference. And some things you might notice is that the fronts of your shoulders, okay, feel a little bit more open. Often when I come off the foam roller, I like to take my arms out to the sides, palms up, and I like to take my feet together. Now that my spine is nice and connected to the mat, and just taking some time to breathe and relax here. And as I work with my breath, I'm really thinking about releasing a lot more tension, just letting my back relax onto the mat. You could also do this legs long if that felt good for you. You could put something underneath your knees. Okay, whatever feels good for you. And last couple of breaths here. And then slowly bring the knees together. You could then go into your evening stretch routine, your morning stretch routine. Whatever is working for you. It's really, really important that we maintain our bodies. We want our bodies to do lots for us, or at least I do, and we need to maintain it and give it some love. Also, this is a nice calming practice. Okay, helps our nervous system calm down, helps us get into that parasympathetic nervous system, digest, relax, lets go of tension, not just through the back and the body, but also through the mind. So, so important. We work in warp speed as women so often, and we need to take that time to give ourselves some relaxation, some breath, some release through our spine, because it really is amazing, if you've never done this, how much tension you get in your spine throughout the day. So thank you so much for joining me for Wellness Wednesday. Wonderful to see you. If this is something you'd like to do on a regular basis, then come join us at the Healing Place Community Studio, which is a virtual studio. And we would love to see you there with a group of like-minded women in midlife and beyond, where we're working on strengthening our bodies, increasing our mobility, calming our minds, and just having a real positive mindset. We'd love to see you there. All right, take care of yourself, and I will see you next week for Wellness Wednesday.